had been in traffic for hours. I was beginning to get worried, not because of the traffic, but because I had to pee and I've been holding back the feeling for hours. Luckily for me, the mall wasn't so far away from where I was. In a couple of minutes, I had gotten to the mall. I ran like a madman to the restroom. Ah, I never felt this much relief in my life, so I wasn't in a hurry to leave. I heard the sound of a man crying.
No, Jennifer, please. Jennifer, please, no,
The sound was coming from
no,
the
oh
other side.
God. Why is this happening to me? Why? Jennifer, please. I beg you in the name of God. I beg you in the name of anything you hold dear. Please, don't take a mirror from me. Please.
I had no idea what was going on with him, and I don't want you guys to think I'm some nosy person or anything. But there's a hidden code of conduct for men that says a man crying in public should be reached out to and assisted by other men. So I had to follow this code. Plus, I am a therapist and I could hear the pain in the man's voice. I feared he was going to do something irrational, so I waited for him to come out of the restroom. Minutes later, he came out. His eyes were red, tears rolled down his face. He composed himself as much as he could. He had now come to a place where people would see that he is in a weak state. I quickly walked up to him. I don't know what happened, but I want you to know that everything will be okay. I know you don't know me, but if you need someone to talk to, I'm here. All of a sudden, he burst into tears again.
Why? Oh, no. Oh.
It's going to be okay. Take it one day at a time. If you need someone to talk to, like I said, you can always talk to me.
It's hard. No one will understand. You won't understand.
You can talk to me. I really want to help.
Okay. I would love to share this burden with you.
Okay, let's find a suitable place to talk. We left the restroom and found a place we could talk. My name is Dr. Ziri. I am a therapist. What's your name?
I'm Derek.
Nice to meet you, Mr. Derek.
Nice to meet you too, Dr. Ziri. Let me go straight to the point.
All right, I'm all ears.
I'm a man who has struggled for everything. No one has ever assisted me in any way. I'm not a rich guy, but I keep trying my best, hoping that one day I would make it. And I believe I will. I got married 4 years ago to a woman I felt was too good for me. She was beautiful. Trust me, she was. We have a daughter called Amira. The moment Amira was born, she didn't cry.
Oh, wow. It is important that babies cry when they are born. It shows that they have great functioning lungs, and crying also helps expel the amniotic fluid from their lungs through their nose and mouth.
Her mother was worried that she was not a healthy child. Her mother tried to get her to cry, but Amira didn't. She didn't cry. I took Amira from her mother's arms. The very second I carried her in my arms, she cried. It was the most emotional moment I've ever had. There and then, I made a promise to always be there for her and to give my life for her in a heartbeat without thinking it through. Since that day, I have stood by my promise to her. Amira knows that Daddy would do anything for her.
That's the most beautiful thing I've ever heard.
Yes, Dr. Ziri. The moment was beautiful. Fast forward to recently, things have changed in my home. My wife complains a lot about any and everything I do. She's become so cold towards me. I thought I was losing my mind because the change in her was too sudden. More like something triggered it. One day, she came back from work and told me she wants to end the marriage. I tried to find out why, but she couldn't give any concrete reason. She screamed and shouted and threw stuff at me, but I did nothing in return but asked why the sudden change. Amira was there. I didn't want to expose my little princess to violence, so I took her to her room. I went back to my wife to figure out what was really going on, but she kept on saying hurtful stuff to me, but I didn't give a reply. She said she was going to leave me and take Amira with her. I said nothing because I knew there was no way I would let that happen. The final straw that broke the camel's back was when she said to me that Amira isn't my daughter. Doctor, can you imagine? It was like two wires in my head touched.
Oh, wow. She said that? Come on now. That kind of thing shouldn't be said.
That was what I thought also. I managed to calm myself down. I left the house and took a long walk. While on the walk, I thought to myself, wait though, is there a possibility of Amira not being my daughter? Dr. Ziri, honestly, I saw some traits in Amira that neither her mother nor I had, but I never paid attention to it. I decided to do a paternity test, because if truly I'm Amira's dad, there's no way on earth I would allow her mother take her from me. About a week later, I got the paternity test result. The paternity result says I'm not Amira's dad. I cried like a toddler in the doctor's office, rolling on the floor, because this meant I had no right to claim her as my own. I really want to go to court. Amira is all I have. Taking Amira away from me means taking away my reason to live. Doctor, sometimes I'm tempted to end it all.
You are in a difficult place. I truly understand how much you love your daughter Amira. From all you've said, I can see that your wife is no longer interested in the union. It is not going to be easy trying to change her mind. I wish you could figure out why she wants to leave. There may be some external forces behind her actions, which could range from being in love with someone else. It could even be Amira's biological father, or she has grown to have a great aversion for you over the years. It's clear that your only interest is Amira. If you want to remain in her life, you're going to have to let go without fighting her mother for custody. Be cool with her mother so it will always be easy for you to have access to her. But I strongly advise against this because you will hurt yourself in the process. Having constant contact with what you can't have is going to be torture for real. Even if you decide to go to court, it may not go in your favor. You're not her biological father. Besides, mothers are more likely to be given custody of children who are below the age of 5. The law considers Amira's mother to be her primary caregiver. Fighting is almost futile and is of no good to you or to Amira. Try to maintain that golden image Amira has of you. Love her, let nothing change for you. Mr. Derek, you have to move on, meet someone else, start another family of your own. I know it's not easy, but it's the only way to maintain emotional stability, because the trauma you have experienced is going to scar you for life. Love Amira, be there for her, but do it from afar and let time heal you.
Dr. Ziri, these things you've said are true, but they are very hard to do. But I'm willing to do them. I won't tarnish the image Amira has of me. When she's older, I will explain everything to her then.
It is really hard to be Mr. Derek right now. He is in a difficult place. If you were in his shoes, how would you handle it? Let me know in the comment section. Thank you.